Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. And we read everything on the label. We take a look at the artwork. We crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. A couple of things first. First of all, we always use the same style of glassware for all of our beers because that way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. And speaking of aromatics, most people will do a beer tasting. They will take a look, they will sniff, sip, and let you know what they think. Well, I sip first. Why? I'll let wine expert Fred Dax explain it to you. Just click right up there. He does it a lot better than I do. Also, all beers should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers at 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit, ales 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. The good folks at ThermoWorks sent me one of their lollipop thermometers so I can test the temperature for all of our beers. There is a link in the description box if you are interested. Okay, now let's see. What do we have today? Oh, one of my favorites. This is KCBC from here in Brooklyn. And what have they got? Okay, this is your Brain on Hops, double IPA, Citra and Nielsen Sauvin hops, KCBC, Kings County Brewing Collective, Brooklyn, New York. And it is a double dry hopped, double India Pale Ale, Citra and Nielsen Sauvin hops, oats, wheat, and barley, 8.5% alcohol by volume, 1 pint, store cold and drink fresh. Canned on April the 10th. Of this year, and we are in August, so it might be it's been in the can a bit, but the thing is it's got such a high alcohol content, and it has been, I know, well taken care of, so we shouldn't have to worry about any deterioration at all. All right, well, let's see here. A double dry hopped double India Pale Ale. This is probably a real kick in the head India Pale Ale. Citra, that's got the lemon type of a flavor to it. Nielsen Sauvin, I'm not too familiar with, but with the oats and the wheat in there as well as barley, the oats and wheat are going to make it very thick-bodied, real creamy. So we're looking for a real creamy, kind of a citrusy, lemony type of a thing. And the Nielsen Sauvin hops, we'll find out what they taste like. All right, let's crack this open and see if it meets those expectations. Oh yeah. $5.99 at the local beer store. There we go. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start looking for a clear India Pale Ale to savor. Boy, these it's almost you can't see through beer anymore. All right, well, it looks like an India Pale Ale, that's for sure. At least a North American India Pale Ale. Okay, we are at 55 degrees Fahrenheit, which is right there, a little above, but it's right on. It's right on. Come on, 50 to 55 degrees. You're there. It's in the zone. It looks like it's in the zone. Let's see if it tastes like it's in the zone. Cheers. Wow, you notice I took 2 sips. The reason I do that is no matter how excited I sound, my taste buds, they're usually asleep. So they have to be woken up. And so I woke them. Now it's time for the nosedive. Okay, there is a grainy, almost no violet. A violet, you know, violets. If you take the not so much the flower, but the leaf, and crush it up a little bit, that's what I'm getting. Let's see if the taste buds agree. There's a lushness to this body. You can really tell with the, what does it say, oats and, was it oat? Oats, yeah, oats, wheat, and barley. The oats and the wheat really add a lot of buxom to this boy. This one's a real, wow, it's got a lot of body to it. One more sip. Yeah, the wheat and yeah, it certainly adds. There is some malt to it, but boy, that wheat and oats is just, as I say, it's a very buxom beer. It is nicely balanced. I will give it that for sure. It certainly delivers on that. So does, and I'm a little bit prejudiced coming from Brooklyn as far as KCBC. I've been following them since they were started out, so I am a smidge biased, but nevertheless, does. This is your brain on hops, double IPA, Citra and Nielsen 7 from KCBC, Kings County Brewing Collective in Brooklyn, New York. Meet expectations? It certainly does. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the thumbs up, share it, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.